up, guys? Back here with another reaction video. I'm going to be reacting to Teofimo Lopez versus George Kambosos Jr. What a great card. After all the shenanigans they had going on in the beginning, it took a good year to, Drilla took it, then they dropped it. Matchroom Boxing took it. The Zone, it was live on the Zone. Great fight just happened. And if you haven't watched it, spoiler alert. Yeah, man, you guys know what's up. Make sure to please hit the subscribe button, ring that bell to get all notifications, and let's get right to it. So, main event, as everybody's been waiting for a good year, Teofimo Lopez defending his titles against George Kambosos Jr. from Australia. Not a lot of people know Kambosos, neither did I as much, so I had to go and look up. And the one thing I said, I believe it was my final prediction or even my breakdown of the fight, was that if Kambosos has a really good check hook and a solid right hand, and the first round starts, and Teofimo comes in there like a madman who haven't fought in a while, I feel like all the trash talking got in his head a little bit, and his dad building him up like crazy. I'm one of those guys that I was going for Teofimo to win because he's expected to win. I feel like his boxing is there. But tonight, man, was a whole nother story. Like I said, Teofimo in the first round came out guns blazing, trying to take off the head of Kambosos, and Kambosos was doing a really good job of evading a lot of the overhands and a lot of the forward pressure and craziness that Teo had coming out. And then, so the ending of the round, Kambosos throws a mean overhand right and drops Teofimo Lopez. A flash knockdown nonetheless, but he got him down, and he dropped him, and I feel like, and the round ends or whatnot after a little flurry, but then, like, during the corner, like, I feel like Teofimo's father, what real instructions was he giving him, especially in the beginning, because he was just like, he wants you to slow down, but I want you to take his head off. Which one is it? You want him to slow down or take his head off? You can only do one, or you can do both, but, at that moment, after all the shenanigans and talking, I get it. You want him to go and knock his ass out, but that's what, it's expected. But nonetheless, second round starts. Kambosos, again, sticking to his game plan that he had from the beginning, which I'm pretty sure it was, doing a really good job on evading Teofimo's big shots and him coming off with his shots alone. I feel like, again, the check hook was there. Teofimo got hit with a lot of rights, and Teofimo, it wasn't like Teofimo was not landing his shots either. He was too, but I feel like he was more stalking him down and more loading up to land that big overhand right, especially after getting dropped in the first. He tried to smile it off or whatever, but bro, like, it doesn't look good right now. The fight goes on. Again, I feel like Kambosos, again, him being sticking and moving. Throwing his shots, throwing his combinations, getting out of the way of the big shots that are coming back from Teofimo. Again, I feel like, and whenever Kambosos threw anything off a jab or just throwing his jab alone, and getting Teo to freeze up and shoulder roll, in that section, throwing up beautiful uppercuts through the middle for Kambosos. I feel like Kambosos, the game plan that he had set for Teofimo, he played it up to a T. Now, I don't know how the fight, nobody knows how the fight would have played out if it would have happened earlier. But the fact that, it happened a little later or whatnot, both guys haven't fought in a while. They were set to face each other, a good year ago, I believe. And, and then it got booked one time and Teofimo got hurt or whatever. And then it got booked now. And, but again, Teofimo, it just wasn't his night in the office. I feel like Kambosos edged out the rounds, a lot of them. Teofimo did come in the 10th, I believe it was the 10th round, came and finally landed that perfect overhand that he's been throwing throughout the whole fight. And I feel like he landed a lot of those, but I feel like Kambosos kind of laid off the gas a little bit in that 10th round, I believe. And, he got caught behind the ear and whatnot, took the equilibrium away from Kambosos. And again, I feel like Kambosos, though his defense was technically sound tonight, but he got hit with a lot of overhand rights from Teofimo, and the surprising factor for me was him taking the big shots of Teofimo Lopez like that, especially early in the round when Teofimo was nice and dry. Nobody's really worked up a sweat really good, still warming up. Kambosos did a really good job of neutralizing Teofimo's big shots and him, throwing off his combinations and whatnot throughout the fight. And and Kambosos, I believe it was the 10th round, he came back, or maybe it was the 9th that he got dropped. I don't remember off the top of my head right now. Still winding down off of the fight. Came back to win the 11th from 12. And for me, I feel like he was up. I feel like the fight was a lot closer than what the judges really put it. It was a split decision victory, which I understand. Teofimo was a champ and went to a decision. But I feel like tonight, the right person won the fight. I had Kambosos up. It was a very close fight. I can agree with the unofficial scorecard guy. I forgot his name. I think Chris. I agree with his scorecard. It was close, but I feel like Kambosos edged it out, especially throughout the middle rounds. Teofimo came back towards the ending, but I feel like Kambosos ended up winning the last two rounds, finishing off very strong, and then after the decision was read, excuse me, I agree with the way who won the fight, thank goodness, but then as Kambosos is doing his interview, Teofimo cuts in and he's like, yo man, all due respect, but I won the fight. And the whole crowd started going, listen, the whole crowd was there for you, but for you to come out and say that you won that fight, and I'm not just going off of the way his face looked, just going off of how Kambosos did in that fight, you saying that you won the fight? Dude, no, you did not. And I'm a big Teofimo fan. You did not win the fight tonight. You need to go up, because obviously that's being at 135 is a problem for you. Now, it's just a crazy thing. You're going to see what happens and what unfolds after now. But I feel like Teofimo needs to go up. I think being at 135, I think he's getting older, so his body is naturally going to change throughout time. But I feel like he needs to go up. We all know we wanted to see him fight Devin Haney, but if that Teofimo shows up to fight Devin Haney's going to destroy him. Devin Haney right now has a fight anyways. He's fighting Jojo Diaz. So, again, congratulations to Kambosos for the victory and the upset of a lifetime here in Madison Square Garden in Teofimo's backyard. So, again, you guys let me know in the comment section who you guys had winning the fight. I had Kambosos towards the ending, and I'm sticking to that. That's my guns. You guys let me know in the comment section below. Make sure to hit the like and hit the subscribe button, guys. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.